Another day out on space.
Captain Jordan, there's a bunch of bad movies coming!
What? Bad movies? Oh no. Oh no, they're worse than the Reapers. Shit! Everybody suit up, we're going in hard! Well, this was unavoidable. Unfortunately, of course, as there are good, there are also bad. And what, of course, I'm talking about is movies. Worst movies of this year. Wow, what a pile of crap we have been through. And of course, I suited up for this. Without further ado, folks, let's get into the worst. Oh god.
Number 5.
I put the prequel on my list last year because it was absolute crap. It was garbage. It was basically a carbon copy of what happened last year. Number 5 for me is A Haunted House 2. To be quite fair, I made it halfway before I said, screw this, and I bailed.
The first 10 minutes didn't do that?
No.
Especially with the Annabelle doll?
Yet again, they relied on racial stereotypes in order to be able to bring the comedy. And one thing that really took me by surprise though as well too, was Gabriel Iglesias was in this film.
Fluffy!
Fluffy! Why? I feel like he's almost starting to sell out now, and I don't want that because I actually like him. He's a good guy. I don't know, this film just absolutely bored the ever-loving hell out of me. The fact that every single joke that they had was a miss. I think something was, I'm trying to remember what it was that was so stupid, I actually started laughing because of how bad it was. Again, I bailed through this film. I couldn't handle the rest of it. Now, that's gonna sound really strange coming up with the next 4, but I decided to give myself a free pass with this one because it was really cringeworthy in my opinion. I couldn't handle it.
Number 4.
Alright, so number 4 might take you by surprise because I'm pretty sure it should be higher on this list, but I decided to go against it because it was actually the best comedy of the year. Number 4, Legend of Hercules. Now, Austin said about how bad this film was from the very beginning, from the get-go of 2014. I couldn't believe it till I saw it last night. I wish I didn't, but at the same time, it was laughable. They made Greek mythology look like 300 and other bullshit that it's not even supposed to be. A lot of the action scenes were also laughable. The performances, holy hell. The king? Fuck that. This entire film is a joke. Number 3 is also what is considered to me as a comedy. Due to the fact that the acting was horrid and the fact that there was a few things about this film that really pissed me off. Number 3 for me is Left Behind. Left Behind!
I did not think of that!
Nicolas Cage. Oh joy, it is always a treat to see him! Left Behind is a film that really makes Christians look bad. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. Left Behind is definitely a Christian propaganda / disaster movie film. What they wanted to do was capitalize on the whole Christianity and religion thing, but also wanted to make it entertaining as a form of a disaster movie. Now, Nicolas Cage, his acting through this was horrendous. Like, one crazy bitch had a gun on there because she thought everybody was in on it, that they were trying to, that her soon-to-be ex-husband was going to take her child away because she got sent off with the rapture. She was fucking crazy. I can go on about this film, but good God.
Number 2.
I have been warned about this before. And I decided to go ahead and say, I'm curious, and actually see it. So, number 2, let's not beat around the bush, it is Blended. I hated this movie. Jerome, you were right. I'm gonna say it again, you were right. It was horrid. I wouldn't say it was the worst picture of the year, but it was horrendous. Now, the one thing about this film is that the acting actually wasn't like under subpar. It was the jokes they were trying to pull on you. Every single one of them was a miss. It was sex joke after sex joke after sex joke. But the one thing that really pissed me off was Terry Crews. Fucking Terry Crews. He sounds like a Jamaican guy who does not belong in friggin' Africa. He does, he sounds like a Jamaican guy. Every single part about this film was a miss for me. It was not funny. It was absolutely a pain to watch. Longer than it was supposed to be. I actually was sitting there just like writhing in my chair like, let it end please. Before I go ahead and like have an aneurysm, let's get on to number 1.
It's number 1.
Well, this was a journey of 1,000 painful steps, but we're at the final few. Okay, so this film, I knew it was gonna be bad from the start. I knew it. I don't like the director, I don't like the actors, I don't like how this thing is going, I don't like the direction it's going. And it's gonna get worse as time goes on. Without further ado, my number one worst film of this year is Transformers: Age of Shit. Okay, so this film was so bad because the fact it didn't feel like Transformers. What they did with this one is that they capitalized that the humans are important, and the fact that they actually should be the main point of this entirety of the film. Bullshit! I'm gonna tell you right now, it's called Transformers, not humans. And of course, the Dinobots. I came in expecting super awesome action from them, 15 minutes of screen time. I shit you not. Like, oh my god. And of course this was coming. The explosions. Explosion after explosion after explosion. Boom. Boom, 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 Michael Bay, boom, boom. I wish I gave myself a free pass for this one instead of Haunted House 2, but unfortunately I couldn't. I gave myself one free pass, and that was it. Oh. And I sat through this one. I don't know, some of you might disagree with my choice on the number one, but no. Transformers: Age of Shit. It's not gonna get any better, folks. That is why it is my number one. I'm so glad it's over. 2014, what a year for films, both good and horrendous as hell, and I can't honestly wait to see more good and bad films this next year. I've always been looking forward to these kinds of things every single year that we do best and worst. This is really fun, guys. I really appreciate you having me on here. It's quite an honor to be able to be on the set and everything like that, and be able to share my opinions on movies and such like that, and especially the really bad ones. But anyways, thanks again for watching, everybody. If you like what you saw, of course, make sure you go ahead and share the video. And of course, also look out for everyone else's top 5s, best and worst. I can't wait to see what they have to say about their films. Again, I have not seen a thing. I'm going in just like you guys are, except I'm going to be seeing it sooner, because I'm here. But, you know. But anyways, thanks again for watching. I'm Shane, signing out, and as always, my friends, have a wonderful evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are, and have a safe New Year's.